The pale blue of the blue death feigning beetle. These beetles really are parallel to none in the pet bug hobbies. This pretty coloration, some people call them Smurf beetles, others call them blueberries. They're so easy to care for. They're so active in their tanks, especially during the evening hours when the supposed desert sun is descending. And just that they play dead. I mean, how great is that? Some are more or less inclined to do it than others. These two aren't particularly inclined to show off their death feigning skills. This part of the video I made many years ago when my daughter was very small, and you'll see her come in a little bit later in the clip. This is a pile, a pyramid of blue death feigning beetles, just crawling all over each other here in this special tank that I set up for them many years ago. Many tanks have come and gone, and many beetles have come and gone. You can see me playing with one there in my hand, picking it up. This is their death feigning behavior. Of course, the reason for that is that predators in nature don't tend to eat dead things. Dead things will make you sick. And nothing looks more dead than that beetle right there. Take some close-ups of them. They have very textured elytra. The elytra are fused. The elytra are wing covers in beetles. These don't have any wings. There's actually an air pocket if you ever were to see one with a hole in its elytra, as sometimes happens. They're little comedians. You see that one flipping over. Some, as I said before, are more or less likely to play dead than others. This here is mating behavior. You can see the male portion of the beetle there on top, reaching around to meet with the female, and the little windshield wiper action there on the back of the elytra. You see the male's antennae vibrating back and forth. Pretty comical to watch. This one here is in a feeding dish. Sometimes I'll put a little cap in a container on the bottom of the tank and put some food in it, and the beetles find their way in there, no problem. And the males, they're continuously following the females around the tank and what we call piggybacking on them. You can see a slice of carrot in there, one of the foods that I commonly feed to them. When you keep a lamp up on top of the cage, the foods will tend to dry out if they're fruits or vegetables. Carrots seem to retain their moisture a little bit longer. Best if you cut them up into very small bite-sized pieces. This is a pretty neat desert tank. I've got composite substrate on the bottom consisting mainly of sand. You can see this beetle is cleaning itself, sort of brushing its legs back and forth together. Kind of like when you're trying to scratch between two fingers with one hand. This is a backed out look at the tank. You can see I have a screened lid and a lamp up on top, just a 60-watt bulb to keep things warm in there. Really doesn't take much. 3 pieces of cholla. Cholla is a spiky desert plant. Very dangerous plant. If you're walking around, it can end up on your leg. They call it jumping cholla. This is the skeleton of the plant, and it makes a very nice decoration for the tank. The beetles, of course, will crawl in there and hide in there during the day when it's hot, right? That's sort of the point of these tanks, is to mimic what it's like in their natural habitat.
Daddy, look, I braided my braid. This is what braided braids look like.
Just a minute.
You're taking a video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oops. Can you show the people my braided braid?
No.
Look, this one got some food.
That's the one I'm taking a video of, Sierra.
Oh. Look, there's one pulling it like a steak.
Where?
Right there.
Like a steak?
See? And there's one running around crazy with some food. Running away with it, saying it's his or hers.
You want to tell the story about what's happening? What's the one on the rock doing?
It's crawling. See that, people? That's called poop. Wait. I want to show you braided braids. I'm gonna sleep with these braids in, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna take them out. My hair is gonna be all like, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
I haven't said a single word. How am I embarrassing you?
Braided braids. Okay, now stop taking video of me.